you can tell this boy white boy, he go in his bathroom. You see his house is like different rooms, different styles. He got different flavors, different. Each bathroom is a different.
It's a different feng shui in the bathroom.
Each bathroom. It ain't just that bathroom. Each bathroom is different.
You know when you go into a hotel and the bathroom look completely different. Yeah,
that's what he got.
That's his.
That designer in the room.
Look at the kitchen.
This nigga goes to the bathroom and now he come back with this.
Because I had an experience.
He walked in and said, "Huh."
Exactly.
He said, it's nice. It make you want to sit on the toilet and look at your phone. It make you want to be like this, like this. Chill on your phone.
You ever go to people's houses like, I don't know, as a lawyer, I've been to a lot of white people's houses, different functions.
Why we keep talking about white people?
Because black people don't do this shit. To be honest
There's
with
a
you.
lot of stuff that black people do.
It's certain type of black people, and you in that category. That's my point. But what I'm saying, you go to people's houses, they be all like, oh, in the bathroom, oh, I got that from so and so. I got this. That's how this shit is. Yep. Oh, I got that from my trip in Botswana.
Right. Right.
I brought that back. Like, who goes to a trip? Like, oh, this look nice in my bathroom.
This sink was handcrafted by the monks in Singapore. Like, what? Wait,
where the monks was from?
Singapore.
It is. He was going with somewhere else.
I moved to Senegal.
They were handcrafted by. They was just. I can't. That was a problem. I won't do that again. All I'm saying is, you are Sedini, bro. It's okay. It's okay. It's a good thing. You earned it.
Listen.
Now I do got a question though. Would y'all rather be like in your 40s where y'all are accomplished, or would y'all rather go back to your 30s or 20s?
In what era?
Nah, you just
right now.
Mm-hmm.
You get to keep the same knowledge.
No. But you got. How about this? You got the same money.
At my 30s, I got the money I have now.
You got the money that you
give me
got.
a longer time.
Oh yeah, I'll take the 30s.
Would you go back and reset?
Reset what?
Like you gotta go through that. Would you go through that stuff again? And just with the knowledge, but you ain't got no money.
Huh?
You got the knowledge.
I look at my 20s. I kind of, I'm gonna take your question and spin it a little bit, because I do look at like in my 20s. But I know what I know now. I did a lot of things different.
Oh hell yeah.
Like I'm saying part of like
stuff though.
No, I'm saying financially. Like I exactly. I'm trying to take advantage of the market.
You would have had the same.
No, I'm saying let's go get the kids aside though. Because what I'm saying, kids gonna happen. You saying
you got a Back to the Future scenario you trying to put on this dog?
Because I, for me, right? If I go back to my 20s with the knowledge that I have now, I wouldn't get out of Lulu at all.
You would what?
I would have Lulu.
Oh, you
would have waited.
I wouldn't have got married. I wouldn't have got married to my
You treading on dangerous ground right now.
You not married?
I'm not married anymore. I'm divorced. I've been divorced for like 2 months.
Okay.
Bro, you treading.
But my thing is,
got divorced.
Yeah, I just got divorced.
So you only got one child.
I only got one child. But my thing is,
but you saying that now.
In my 20s.
But you saying that now. You wait till you get older. I got several of them divorces. So you say when you get your kids older and you go through, listen.
No, I wouldn't change that. I wanted to have kids early.
No, but what I'm saying,
I wanted to have kids early.
No, but what he's saying,
I was married to a Philly girl.
No, that's bullshit. She ain't from Philly.
No, I'm not talking about this one. I'm talking about my first one.
Okay.
First one.
The grand opening,
grand close. Married for 4 months. Sent her tail right. Listen, we got married. I packed her stuff up. I helped her pack her stuff up and go to Baltimore. 4 months later, it was July 14th. Right back.
But what I'm saying to you, you going through, if you just been divorced for 2 months or whatever, you going through that tough, that bullshit, that frustrating. And I get it. Listen, I've been it. Trust me. I was about to drop out of law school for my first divorce. But what I'm saying to you is,
I became a boxer because of my first divorce.
You was angry, huh? But what I'm saying, once you get past that, you realize like the kid is like that sometimes make you like where you at. Another thing
I'm not saying I regret the child. It's not the child.
Because
what I'm saying is the decision.
I'm not hearing this.
All right, how about this? The
The
decision of actually getting married, I probably wouldn't have done because I would have. It's a lot of stuff I would have seen and known, and I would have been like, nah, I'm cool.
But here's what I'm saying.
What I mean.
But here's the thing.
But you gotta learn that lesson, though.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and the other thing is too.
And
this other thing too. What I learned.
That's what I'm saying with the experience that I
with 6 kids. This other thing I learned. Everybody you talk about got money, whatever. Allah provides for what you need.
Facts.
So at the time, like I said, I've seen nice checks, and I'd be like, I don't know where they came from as far as like just but at the time.
You don't know where they came
I mean, like, I'm saying, like,
No,
cases. What I'm saying is you don't expect it.
Right.
And what I'm saying to you is, if you don't have that wife, you don't have that child, who's to say, Lord, even bless you with those benefits you have, like
That's
lots
true.
of different things. So what I'm saying to you, I would say, if you should say go back and same experiences, I'm gonna do the same thing as far as the experiences, but I think I would make different decisions with my money. That's what I would do.
Absolutely.
Like, because
Bro,
if I look at
I mean-
the '90s and 2000s, Philadelphia was like, it was like.
I mean, houses, dollar houses.
It was a hotbed.
But
But and I ain't never take, I didn't know that. But I'm just saying, but as far as everything personally, all the time, like going away to law school, not going, all the shit I did that I think I question at times. At this age, I'm questioning.
I mean, so to kind of echo what he say though, like sometimes, man, it's like we have this because of what law trusts us with.
We went through.
I mean, but you see what I'm saying? Like you got a law bless you with a family, children.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's where your blessings could come from. That's where the money come from.
Yeah.
That's where all of that. So we all got faults and all that. And it's like, man, if my wife ain't praying for me, if my kids ain't praying for me, who says that
you would have even got the stuff that you got.
I would have a nice bag. You know what I mean? Like
That's true.
you see what I'm saying? So
I never thought about it like that.
For me, that's kind of like
That's the wisdom.
You know what I think?
Because y'all finally men.
No, but you know what I think
Yeah,
about, to be
yeah.
honest with you? Because I look on the gram, you see people, you're like, damn. And you feel like, damn. And I like, yo, I be low key hurt a little
I
bit.
be trying to say, anytime I look on
what you mean? Wait, what you mean?
He's
They be
looking
doing
at
their
that
thing.
success. They doing their thing.
And I just think to myself, I'm not
I ain't gonna lie, the
successful.
gram is fake though.
Listen,
I know, but I feel like it. I'm just saying you feel like that.
No.
It do make you feel
It make you
so
feel like that, but then I think about, if I look at past 6 months, bills I paid and things I've spent,
Yeah.
and how the money came, I'm like, damn.
That's the problem, man.
But I don't think of it as success or rich or all that because I'm just taking care of the family and doing the shit like that. I just look, my son yesterday had a moon bounce in the backyard and all types of stuff with people. Like that was his birthday party, and I spent a nice little change on
Talking
that.
about a trampoline. I only jumped on it once.
First of all, I almost broke my back on that joint. The kids jumped on that joint. Bro,
You have to.
nice.
I ain't gonna lie,
That joint
trampoline's
fun. That joint fun. but-
Especially with the kids, yo, you can just tell them, like literally, you want the little kids to take a nap? Hey, come on, let's go outside.
Oh, they go ham on that
They
joint.
don't go outside. They got a nice backyard. They don't be going
Listen,
outside.
you put a
You gotta
trampoline
keep
out
the
there,
kids
joint.
They don't be going outside.
But yeah, man.
But I
Kids
love
different these days though.
Yeah.
Their imagination ain't there as much as they could have been.
Listen, I mean,
As soon as I go outside, they come out because I got a hammock in my backyard. So as soon as I go out and lay in that joint,
A hammock?
they be coming.
I don't have a hammock.
Whoa! First of all, your inside of your house looks rich, but the outside of your house looks great, and then the street looks like you live in the hood. You live in the hood.
That's why I don't know what y'all talk about.
When you
it's-
walk in there, you're
it's-
not in the hood.
So it's a reason why I wouldn't fall asleep out in the hammock either. I would.
No.
I have my pistol right now like this. I'll be just like this.
But once I go outside, them jokers. But
They
they
nice.
weird.
No, you buy them a lot of games.
Nah, not really.
His kids play sports though.
Right. But I'm saying, but if I go outside, they come outside. Most of them, they
I'm gonna tell you, like I was telling you, man. I was watching the joint, and I mean, it's a way to teach your kids about life, man. It's like a real live way. Like it's controlled, but it's so many variables that all the stuff come up. Whether it's dealing with people, dealing with coaches, dealing with parents, dealing with success, dealing with failure, and that's what I try to push. Is like it's really not about if your kid going go to the league or do this or do that. It's about everything that you can learn. Learn how to deal with bullies, learn how to take up for people that's being bullied, learn how to, communicate, process feelings, like put work in, results, all of that stuff.
Y'all think it's a lot of traditions that you took from your parents, or you just completely said, you know what, forget this.
I'm about to run out.
I'm gonna just. Okay.
I'm just saying.
How long? 15 minutes?
Maybe
10?
15.
All right. Well, I guess it's the last.
Maybe like 7.
Y'all.
I did
7.
I did a
7
hodgepodge.
minutes.
I did a hodgepodge. My pop is different, so I had a very interesting relationship. with my
I
pop.
mean, famous, bro. His pop is a famous, influential
It's not like
figure
that.
in
My
Philly.
pop, I didn't like my pop most of my life. So we had a very tumultuous relationship. But I think as a parent now, there's a lot of things he would do that instill work ethic in me, and I see that value. But then I'll also try to make, like my son, he's a little sensitive and shit. So I try to make sure I tap into that too, though. No, I try to tap into that. So I ask like, you talk about your feelings. You gotta do it. That means they explain. But my pop was like,
why you crying? It was
exactly, like don't you know? So I get that part of
that's why we
some
so
part of pop,
emotional
but that's the
with
other part.
Do you cry?
Yeah, I cry.
I haven't cried in 10 years.
Oh, you got problems, bro.
Once you get 40, you're gonna cry. I promise you.
I hope so.
I promise you.
Nice to
Well,
hug you.
listen,
Do it nice
bro,
to hug you.
listen.
Do it to hug you when you listen. You just got divorced,
Bro,
right?
I'm 30,
You
I'm
nice
30.
listen, I'm telling you. You wouldn't for some reason. This is what I'm
I was
gonna tell you.
there.
I'm gonna tell you this. For some reason, right? You do that to
You
hug
ain't
you.
cried in 10 years?
I ain't cried in
Listen.
10 years. I was almost there though. When
I
I was reading the Quran online,
You could do-
I was
listen,
almost there. I was reading Surah
I
Toba.
Do it nice to hug you, right? And you're Hafiz, so you can stand way longer than me. I'm reading the journal. But do it nice to hug you. And when you go to Sajda, just,
Sit there.
and it gotta be like with nobody around, and it gotta be just chill and just talk. And just be vulnerable, and I guarantee you, in like 2-3 minutes you're gonna cry. Because you just realize, because in the dua, like some of the stuff you asked for, right? You just realize you may have gotten other aspects, and you just realize like, yo, and it just you really that's when I do my
That
biggest cry.
happened on my birthday. It was crazy. Like I'm reading Surah Toba, and I'm talking to Allah at the same time. I'm literally like, man, I did so much stuff, throughout my years, but I'm like, man, I'm just happy that Allah gave me the time in order to rectify my sins. Even though I might not be, I might just be catching up to what I did. But I'm like, man, alhamdulillah, Allah still giving me the breath in order to do this. And while I'm doing that, I get a call for another big fight. And it was crazy. I'm just like, yo, there's a lot of blessings.
Okay.
And it was warm. I could feel my heart warming up.
But you ain't cry.
But I ain't crying. It was there too. Like, you know how your eyes get watery? But I'm like,
You answer the
I
phone.
know.
It would have been a bigger fight, man.
Feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know when your manager call, you be like, he don't call for nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when your manager call, you like, oh yeah, I got
I've
answers.
had some locked in nights, man. You gotta.
I would say the thing that get me is just the mercy, because what Allah bless you with, you don't deserve.
Facts.
And without the mercy, we wouldn't be where we at.
Facts.
So that's the joint that, you see what I'm saying? Like, like y'all, everybody, what everybody has been through is relative. But especially when I really started thinking about where I came from.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Both of y'all talk about fathers that y'all ain't like. I ain't had nobody not to like.
Okay.
So when I think about that,
were figures.
What is it?
I said both our fathers was figures. I mean, like.
Oh.
so when I think about that and what I have and the family that I have, what I'm raising, what I'm trying to build, and like that's like how I can't explain it. How I get that?
Well, you tell me,
bro. I ain't go to college. Like I ain't go to college.
You tell me a story that you came from, and I'm like, and you still like turning like this, and then the even the way you father, I'm like, man, like I take a lot of things from you. I'm like, I take that from Rod. I want to be like that when talking to my children. How you deal with your children in certain ways. How you deal with what they're going through. Like your children come there and just talk with you. They close to you too. And that's a blessing. And for you to not see that and still have that instilled, because so many of us be like, how many times you hear, my father wasn't shit, I ain't gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? Well, at least I'm a little bit better than my father.
I'm gonna tell you, like a lot of bulls that I look up their fathers, they be like, you look up to that bull? You know what I'm saying? Because of the relationship.
Right.
But I have always been extremely intentional about my relationship with my children. And I think I was one of y'all. I know I told y'all this with the hadith with the Prophet Ibrahim. when he visit his son, and he tell him to change his threshold. So a lot of people focus on the part that, oh, he had an ungrateful wife. I focus on the part of what kind of relationship you have with your kid that you could leave a message about what to do in a relationship, and they pick it up and follow through. That's special. Like, that's special.
He ended that joint that night.
So, and you know how hard it is when feelings get, you know what I mean, all of that.
Hey, you don't know what you talking about.
I love her. This boy left a message. So my thing is, that's the miracle. To me, that's the miracle. Like, man, like what kind of relationship? So I've always been extremely intentional about, you know, like building and fostering a relationship with my kids, you know, and so, and because the other thing is that I see so many people heartbroken over their kids. So many people I know.
What different that father do? We can talk about another day. But he can tell me his father do. Because I probably hear one. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I'm the same way.
But you got young.
Do you beat?
Too. I mean, it depends. I don't really beat. I don't think I ever beat my kid with a belt.
I don't
Cops.
I don't think I ever beat.
DHS, Department of Human Services.
But I tell you,
I don't believe in it because I just like that's slavery.
Nah,
I got beat all the time.
Sometimes you gotta break them little niggas. I'm sorry. Nigga gotta break. You guys, I got 4 boys, bro. And at some point, I told my wife, you gotta break them niggas so they know who is in control. I said, I'm the alpha in this motherfucker. Is that this it? So you can be alpha too. You can be alpha too, but I am the alpha. So all my boys at some point, now you don't break them all the same way.
Right.
Some need more.
Something different.
Yeah, see? That little nigga need, that you know he need a lot.
I know your son.
He knows he needs a lot.
I know your son.
That one need a lot.
You need a lot.
A lot.
So he was like me. I need a lot.
But my older one, he need a little bit, and the younger two, but you gotta get. But I just said there's different ways.
I needed beatings because you could. Punishing me didn't work. You know what I mean? I was just like, oh, okay, that's the only thing I'm getting. All right, cool. My father would punish me, and the minute he would leave, I'd be outside.
See, but depends. See, that's what I'm saying. That's where you got to break.
So
I feel like
he tried to break me. He never did.
So I'm not against it.
You gotta find out.
I just feel like you gotta have
3 wives. So he's also had 3 wives. So he was always somewhere.
I just feel like you gotta have different tools in your belt.
Okay.
Right.
I feel like, you know, if you want to do that, I think you just gotta challenge yourself a lot of times to be a better parent. I'm not against it.
Here we go.
No, I'm serious.
The white part coming out. Johnny, Johnny, stop!
I feel like you have to be your child's friend.
I promise you, if we call my kids down there, they will. It's not like that.
We gonna look at them like this. We gonna look at you, gonna be like.
No,
but when I say break the clarity, I don't mean to have to all get beaten. Something like my 4-year-old, who just turned 5, me breaking him was punishing.
But listen, you talking about breaking.
No, I'm saying breaking meaning that.
No, but the language you even using, it's like we gotta build.
No, I don't think
that's slavery.
That's not. No, just because.
I don't think it's slavery. First of all, I don't think beatings came from slavery.
No.
People were getting beat way before people were slaves.
And just because they use certain
belts.
Yes, with belts.
Where? Where?
Are you serious?
Niggas get
spoiled a rod, spirit a child, whatever it is.
They get hit with a stick.
That's the
whatever the means of being.
It's a whip.
Cut it out.
Yo, you see the story about
you give it too much credit to.
No, I'm done with the thing, but that was slave. That was still slave. That was exactly. All I'm saying, when I say break, what I'm trying to say is, I don't.
You said it though.
How many boys you got? 1, right?
I got 1 boy.
All right. I'm saying out of the 4 boys in my raising, they all have a spirit. And they have a strong alpha. Boys gonna get alpha. No, I'm not gonna break out of them. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break them to the point where they understand that I am the end all. So at that, whatever they want to do, I listen. I try to feed into them. But at some point, if I say shut that, I don't have to scream. But depending on who I'm talking to,
right,
it depends who I'm talking to. As you seen, I can't probably scream at that little dude. But but it depends on it. But if I put it there, they have all at this point know that that's the way we move. And I'm saying to you, that's for safety too. Let's be real. Some issue go down, I gotta be able to tell then and then they motherfucker get killed in the street or some shit. No, this is what we doing. Move, and they gotta know that.
I raise my tone with Lulu, and Lulu listens now.
Sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She be trying to test me though.
Girls are different.
She be trying to test me.
Girls are different.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I feel like just really being able to like get your kids to understand and all that from a different perspective. I'm not against beating.
Very good.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not against beatings because sometimes, like,
do you have single moms?
no. I mean, because there's certain parts of logic that they might not understand, but they need to obey what you're saying.
That's why I told you.
Don't run in the street.
Exactly.
So, like, you know what I mean? It's certain parts of logic that they may or may not understand, and you know, and I also think that it's a deficiency on you too, though.
Mm.
Why you feel like?
But I own it though.
I feel like when you.
How?
I feel like it's emotional. It's a lot of emotion in being.
It is.
Because
it's a frustration for you. You have to put a frustration where I can't get you to do what I want. I'm so frustrated.
But if you take the time and actually like to give it a break and then come back to the situation and talk to your child, you're not gonna beat them no more.
But it depends on what the issue is. I'm saying for me.
No,
for me, I don't think I might have put a butt to. I don't think I took my hand to his butt one time. No, seriously. He probably like 3 or 4 years lied to me. He lectured lied to me. I put no. First of all, in Pennsylvania, corporal punishment is legal. First of all, you just can't leave marks. You can't leave marks or bruises. So anyway, but I think one time I took my hand to his butt because he straight lied to me. And he ain't never lied to me since. That's number one. But number two,
you know of.
No, I mean if I speak to him, no, I'm saying if I ask him something,
he could be hiding from you.
When I say he hasn't lied to me, let me clarify. Ain't nothing ever came back that he did lie to me.
That don't mean he hasn't lied.
No, but he told me some stuff where it was like,
all I'm gonna say is when you don't get a lot of chances with these kids. When you overreact, they're gonna fear the reaction more than they are understand about lying.
But I think but hold on, but he acted when he was 4. He's 10 now. I'm saying to you,
you don't think you remember that?
To some extent, not really though. But what I'm saying, my son would tell me so much stuff that he wanted to tell his mom.
Do you remember stuff when he was 4?
Hell no. I think that's bullshit if people say that.
I
remember when I was 3. I don't remember nothing.
Everybody different, man.
I think it's bull.
Because you don't remember, nobody else can remember.
Yeah, I accept that. I honestly accept that. The first thing I might have, I had like.
Yeah, but even if you don't remember it, the behavior.
I had little clips, like little spurts, but nothing like significant.
No, I get. Like I don't.
People like when I was 3, I don't remember.
I remember when I was 3. How about this? I remember.
I don't remember that.
No. The reason why
I had pictures, but I don't remember.
No, I remember what I looked like. I mean, not what I look. I remember my house when I was 3. Like, I remember certain things when I was 3. I remember my house. I remember what house we lived in. I remember when we moved. I remember all that stuff.
But my only point I'm saying with the boys is what I'm saying. All I'm saying is. I think so. For them to understand, but in different ways. So, like I said, my 5-year-old, I don't think I've really ever had a pop. I don't think I've ever had a pop.
You probably won't because the other kids.
No, that's because Yasin. I keep telling you. No. Listen, I told Yasin the way
the dynamics work.
No, Yasin, I had to. He would just go. He that was what it is. Now I have to stop. I just saw him today. Calm down.
I'm not. What I'm saying though,
we're at this level.
But the other part is that your kids are all not in the same situation either.
Right.
I mean that's true, but what I'm saying to you,
which impacts the behavior.
No, but he was. But up until all I'm saying is with the boys, I just have felt like you have to break they differently. I'm not saying everyone needs to be. They can be different ways.
Do they always have the same mom?
No.
That might be a different thing too. Their behavior. Because even
my
my
son,
it's 6. It's 5 different women, and you can tell which children for which moms.
But it depends how to see. My boys, all three are in my house now, but up until 21, all of them was in my house. So it was all of them in my house. They only stopped.
But
21. So I'm saying
that doesn't change behavior though.
No, I'm saying, but the stuff I'm talking about happened before this. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, the other two, all I'm saying is the other two.
But the mom, it's still.
I don't think the mom's different. I mean, matter to me. Unless, let me clarify.
So wait.
Genetics matter.
Wait.
So genetically they matter.
Wait.
That's what I'm saying. But
so you don't think the relationship that your kids have with their moms matter about their behavior and anything? It's all up to you.
No, I think with my boys, these are my boys, the relationships that they have with their mom, yes, it matters how they carry themselves, but when they deal with me, I feel like
You don't think they bring none of that?
for the most part, I'll say no.
Okay.
And I say the only reason why is because I've developed it separately. So, for example, my 5-year-old, him and his mom is like besties. Like I said, she ain't talk to me. He ain't talk to me until like 21, and he's born in 18, so probably 3 years he barely talked to me. But I tapped into more stern approaches sometimes. And when he get into his crybaby and I don't want to do something, I said, come here, let's have a talk. And I've developed that stern by having that conversation with him, and it's separate from how we deal with his mom.
Okay.
My 3-year-old, he a little wild one too. He's very wild, but I can, I'm still figuring out how to not necessarily break him, but how to. He ain't at that point where he's done it in transgression. But I think their personalities definitely matter. I don't disagree with that genetic and all that. But I am saying that I, as a father, even with all my children, I feel like I have a relationship with them.
But
different
the same way they
than
get stuff from you, they get stuff from their mom.
Oh, agree. And that's the way I like. For example, Ayub from his mom, Yakub from his mom. So I gotta understand the way they talk and how they act because that's my wife. So I agree to that. But I'm just saying I don't think that necessarily it changes because they have a different mom as far as our relationship.
Okay.
It's just another personality to deal with.
Listen, I have kids that is not in my house, and I just look. It ain't 100% your work.
But that's my point about how many your kids that were not in your house. How long have they not been in your house? Like majority of their life, right? See, I only have one kid now who will grow up not in my household. All my children, I remember Jenna was 1 week here, 1 week there. So from the beginning, she was always in my house, basically 1 week. So it's split.
Yeah, but you just said it can't always be in your house and be split at the same time.
I'm saying, but I don't think. But you're talking about, but yours wasn't what we.